Alright, for this first step, you want to open any browser you have, and once you go in your browser, you want to type in Google CCleaner, and go on this first website by Piriform. Once you're on the website, it will give you an option to download. You can click on this green button here to download. Once you click the download button, it would give you another option to download a free professional or professional plus version. I would recommend you just go with the free version since we don't really need it for anything else. Once you download the once you click the download button, it will give you an exe being downloaded at the bottom, or you can see if it didn't start downloading, you can click here to start downloading again. But since mine already started downloading, I would just click the setup here, and it would open. If your Windows gives you an option to say yes or no, just click yes. That's just asking your permission. Here you would want to continue with the setup, clicking next. Leave all these boxes checked. So just move on. Install. Once the program's installed, you just want to uncheck the view release notes and just run the cleaner. Here it shows all the type of temporary files it's going to remove from your computer, right? So I would say just don't mess up with any of this and just go ahead and click run cleaner. It would ask you that do you want to permanently delete these files, and the answer is yes. So okay. Chrome needs to be shut down since it's a browser. If it asks that it's taking a long time, you just force close it. Alright, so it's done. It hasn't, as you can see, removed much from my computer. This is because I've already run this on my computer and I don't have much junk, but it could be a totally different case for you. So thank you very much for the first step. Alright, for the second step, we're going to do a disk cleanup. Disk cleanup helps us remove all the unnecessary files on your drives that are taking up space and you don't really want them to be there, but it's really hard to get rid of them manually. So this internal program, which is already included in Windows, helps you do that very easily. So to do that, if you have Windows 7, open your Start menu. If you have Windows 8, just click the Start button and you want to start typing Control Panel. And you can click on the Control Panel. And if you usually it would come out as this, and you want to click on the view by and change it to large cat icons, which will give you the administrative tools option. You're gonna have to double click, single click. Alright, alright, so once you're in the administrative tools, you want to click on the disk cleanup. Once this box comes up, you want to choose the C drive, which is the drive your OS is installed in. Press OK. It will calculate the dump files and every other unnecessary file that is there. You would want to collect download of just collect you can click them all. Usually they are all unusable files unless you don't want your recycle bin cleaned. You can uncheck that, but I don't have anything. I would go with it, so you can press OK. And yes, you want to permanently delete these files. This will speed up your computer by a lot. Alright, so once that is done, that is all you have to do. You can close the control panel, and let's move on to our next step. Alright, for our third step, we're gonna do something called disk defragmentation. What this does is basically organizes the files in a category. So basically, when next time your computer goes and searches for the files, it's much easier for it to search, and it also saves a lot of space for your C drive. It is actually very good and speeds up your computer by a lot, especially if your C drive is full. So if you to do this, you want to go again into the control panel. Again, you're gonna click the start menu, search for control panel. Sorry about that. All right, and now you're gonna have to go on the administrative tools again. In the administrative tools, you're gonna have to click the defragment and optimize drives. Once you're in the program, you're gonna see that the media type is solid state drive. This means that you have your hard drive is solid state, which does not need defragmentation. But if you have a normal hard disk, you should just fragment it, because usually over time your hard disk and your files for every program gets fragmented, and over time it's good to defragment it because it speeds up your computer in general. So to defragment any drive, you're gonna have to analyze. Once it's done analyzing, you're gonna, like it's happening here, it's done. Now you're gonna optimize. Mine was already 100% optimized, so it's not gonna do anything. See, it's defragmenting, and it's gonna take you all the way to 100%, and then you can close. Thank you very much. Alright, for this fourth step, we're gonna clean up all the junk programs that you have on your computer. To do this, there's a much better way than deleting your files right off the hard drive. You're gonna have to go to control panel. So like you went before, click the start menu or search for control panel, and once you're into the control panel, you want to do the large icons just like last time, and you want to find programs and features. Click programs and features. This will take you to these programs, all the programs that are installed in your computer, currently installed. So the trick here is that you're gonna have to look for the publisher. Any of the publishers you don't know, or any programs you know is junk for sure, just click on it and uninstall by clicking right here. But if you don't know about the program and it says something like Microsoft or a company that uses it's integrated with Windows, then you don't want to uninstall that. Alright, so I'm saying this again, that this step is very useful as you do not want to delete all your files from your drive directly. That will affect your program and leave your program in your computer registry forever, which is a pain to remove later on. Which is why you want to properly uninstall the program from programs and features. Therefore, you're going to have to look for the program which you want to uninstall in this menu. This uninstall the program with all its files without any shared files affected. So you're going to have to uninstall it from here. And a lot of junk. If you don't know what files to delete, you can ask a person who's a little bit tech savvy around you to tell you what files you're not needed on your computer, or you should know yourself what you need on your computer or don't. So for our last step, we're going to be dealing with viruses. So this is a big topic, and a lot of people are facing very vicious viruses on their computers, different type of viruses that leave their computer harmful to other malware and adware programs. So the first simple way to avoid getting a virus is not being stupid on the internet. Know what you're downloading, know what website you're using, use trusted websites, and just be aware on the internet. Another way to avoid getting viruses is an antivirus program. Now there's two types of antivirus programs. There's free ones and there's paid ones. And if you're not able to get your hands on one of the paid ones like Norton or other paid programs like Kaspersky, you're gonna need free antivirus programs. Now there's a bunch of free antivirus programs, but the most popular one would be Avast. So, but for if you have Windows 8.1, then you don't really need a free one because you have something called Windows Defender. To access that again, you search Windows Defender. So basically click on the Windows Defender, and this is basically a basic Windows firewall. Not only that, it's a really strong virus program. So Just use this for Windows 8.1. But if you have Windows 7, you might want to download Avast or AVG for your use. Thank you.
Love is